heavy burden that can kill, is what I called her story. She walked with a refined elegance with her bucket in hand. I had to stop and ask her about it. You would too if you were there. She put her bucket down and sat next to me. I remember I was 18 when I first started this job. I was the queen of the world in my eyes. I was finally an adult. No one could tell me anything. My parents tried to warn me about this job, but they still took the money I gave them. They knew where it came from, but they never once rejected my money. Makes you wonder. Let's say there's a warlord who has orchestrated the death of thousands of people, kids included. Would you accept money from such a guy if he offered you some? Let's say you're in dire need of the money. A lot of people would say no because their perceived morality won't allow them to. Personally, I would gladly take the money. She looks at the clear sky. May he have mercy on my soul. The warlord guy doesn't print money. Money comes from somewhere, and he probably got his money from the public. At that point, he's the middleman. All I'd be doing is accepting the public's money. I don't care about what the middleman did to get that money. Morality is subjective anyway. People don't naturally quit their jobs when the owner of the company is found to be an abuser or a bad person. Her eyes turned back to me. Am I making this too complicated for you? I think I am. Maybe I should just tell you what's in my bucket. Something tells me that's what you want to know. I'm certain you'll judge me for it, just like everybody else. Even though you have no right to, as it doesn't affect you in any way. People judge me for my work when they don't even know me. I think it's fair that they do because we live in the land of the free, where you can do and say whatever you want as long as it's not against the law. I guess that's one of the perks of living in a free first world country. What I have in my bucket is not for me. I offer it to anyone who judges me and feel like they can't stoop to my level. If they feel like they're better human beings than me, and they've never made a mistake in their lives, then I welcome them to gladly use what's in my bucket on me. Only if they've never made a decision that didn't align with their moral standards. But if they have, then they have no right to judge me, as I made the decisions I did because at the time I felt they were the right ones. Would you make those same decisions again? It depends. Would I make those decisions now, or would the younger me make those same decisions? If the question is now, then obviously I wouldn't make the same decisions because I've learned a lot and know the consequences of such decisions. But back then I would still make the same decisions because I would still be unaware of the consequences. At the time, my thoughts and feelings couldn't be altered by anyone. I genuinely felt like the decisions I made were the right ones. Can you judge me? I had a different mindset back then. Her eyes hit the ground. I've accepted myself and my burden. That's why I carry these stones in my bucket. Let those who have made no sin cast the first stone on me. As far as regret goes, I don't dwell. No shoulda, woulda, couldas from me. She excuses herself and walks towards a man standing in front of the building across from us. A brothel.